Love is a beautiful thing from God. Hello, hello.
Hi
Hi guys.
guys, welcome to our video once again. Today we would like to share with you why it's important for you as a Christian to marry someone who is also a Christian but of the same faith. Yeah, so this is what we want to discuss today, and we mentioned it already in our past videos that our pastor was telling us. We went through pre-counseling also, and through the pre-counseling you do a lot. I would really recommend you to do pre-counseling with your pastor. It was really amazing. It helped us to talk about the things that we would have not just talked about if we were to just prepare for ourselves without a pastor for marriage. And it was amazing. One thing that I remember the pastor telling us, like, Marina and Raymond, you guys have the same faith, we are both Seventh-day Adventists. And the pastor said that 50% of your problems are already cancelled because of that. Yeah. So by that he meant that just the misunderstandings that you're going to have, based on faith and stuff like that, is going to reduce. But I would still recommend, even if you're still of the same faith, for a partner, getting a partner, you still need to pray.
Of course.
You still need to pray, because there are people who come to church. They come to church, they have their own reasons, not to worship God, not to fellowship with others. But church is like a hospital, everyone comes to church. And for you to get your right partner in that church, you need the help of God to help you, God to walk with you, so that you can get your partner. Out of all those people that are coming to church, God has to pick just one person that is right for you. So the first point that I would talk about right now is, if you marry someone that is from the same faith with you, you can always fight together in prayers. You have the same principles, you believe in the same things, because we know we are all Christians, yes, but sometimes we believe in different things. Honestly, sometimes we believe in different things. So take, for example, we are Seventh-day Adventists. Maybe tell them more about Seventh-day Adventists.
Seventh-day Adventists. This is like if I can start like that. One of the huge differences to other churches is we worship on Sabbath.
Saturdays. Yeah.
We go to church on Saturday. This is like the Bible calls it Sabbath. So we are worshiping on Sabbath, and this is like it actually was meant like that, because if you look at the creation in the history of the creation, God rested on the Sabbath, and he created the world from Sunday to Friday in 6 days, and then he rested on the Sabbath, and he made the Sabbath holy for us people, so that we can rest on that day and we can have fellowship with others, and we can have fellowship with God too. So this is one of the huge differences. And we also believe in the second coming of Jesus, that he will come back. And what we also believe in, that Jesus paid for us the, how do you call it?
For our sins.
For our sins, yeah. He died for us on the cross. And what we have to do, we just have to accept this gift, what Jesus gave us. We just have to accept it. We have to come to Jesus. We have to give our lives to him. And it's not like maybe what other churches are teaching, that through your works you will be saved. It's not through our works. Of course, when you accept this gift of Jesus, your works will change, your life will change. But the focus is not on your works that will save you, but Jesus paid the price for you already. Accept it, and then you will be saved. Yeah.
So from even hearing that, if you have someone who doesn't believe in the same things, this is the first point that is going to cause conflicts between you. That is why I say, if you're a Christian and you're a Catholic, marry a Catholic. If you're a Pentecostal, marry a Pentecostal. If you're Seventh-day Adventist, marry a Seventh-day Adventist. That will, you have the same beliefs, you have the same fundamentals, and we can go over to discuss, people fighting over what is good, what is not good, what is the truth, what is not the truth, all this. But if you have the same faith, then you're able to grow also together, because God has a way of also teaching us every single day. There's no one that knows the Bible completely from Genesis to Revelation. We all keep on learning, and you would say, you will concur with me that every time you get into the Bible to read, you can read one verse and understand it in a different way, come back again after 1 week, read the same verse, you get another thing out of it too. So you can never get enough. You can never get enough of that. So
and even when you go through troubles, through whatever what you experience in life, when you have a partner from the same faith, from the same belief, you can just talk freely. You can just share your burdens, your troubles with, or even your joy, or whatever makes you happy. You can just share it, and then you can pray over it. You can pray together. You don't have to fight alone. You don't have to be on your knees alone and fighting with God. You can share it with your partner.
Not fighting with God. You don't fight with God, but I mean, I know what you meant. So the other point that we would like to talk about is, like, right now we still don't have kids, and in case we had kids, and I'm of a different faith, he's of a different faith, you can't imagine how confused those kids would be in that environment. Mom is going to church on a Saturday, dad is going to church on Sunday. When the kids go sometimes with the dad, they see different things. When the kids goes with the mom, they see different things. So they end up being confused. They don't know which one is which, which one is which. You need unity at home. You need unity. I normally admire, there's a couple in church I admire. They come to church as a family. They do things as a family. Always in functions, they appear as a family. They always, everyone, mother, kids, and I was like, wow, this is so beautiful. And that kind of unity, you get it only if you have the same faith. Because imagine if if I was a Seventh-day Adventist and he's maybe, let's say, a Catholic, he's going on Sunday, I'm going on Saturday, and maybe I want to, there's something so important in church that I want him to be there, but he can't be there, maybe because they also have something different in church. So it brings a lot of misunderstandings. The beliefs are not the same. That is one point that is going to make you start to, fight with each other. There's so many people I know out there who are understanding and accept the points of their partners, and they live peacefully with each other. That is also there, but for many it's a struggle. That's why we recommend marry someone of your same faith, and you cut those problems. For us also, like Seventh-day Adventists, there are certain foods that we don't eat. Like we don't eat pork, for instance, and so if you invite us, and we always say in advance, these are the things that we don't eat. And many of Seventh-day Adventists are vegetarians, or even vegans. We are not vegetarians and vegans. We don't eat meat a lot of times. Like we eat more fish and white meat, but once in a while. It's not like every single week we are having meat on our plates or something, because we have for us, health is very important. And if you're not healthy, there's no way you're going to serve God, because you'll be continuously sick. You'll be called, hey, come and help, give a devotion here, preach here. You can't, because you always feel tired. So your body is the temple of the Lord, and we also need to take care of our bodies. And that is, that's why the Adventists would really emphasize on the on health. You need to be healthy. You need to take care of yourself, So those are some of the principles. If you have someone who doesn't mind eating anything, they'll be like, why are you trying to restrain me not to eat? Or why are you telling me this is not healthy? This is not, And so that is one conflict point that you're going to have, food, the principles, we've talked about them. Kids are going to be confused. You're going to be sometimes alone, fighting wars. And also remember, the purpose of marriage is for you to serve God together. For you to, God has a purpose for you in marriage. Marriage is not just like, you enjoy your time. For us Christians, marriage, you have to fulfill a purpose. And so when my husband is preaching somewhere, I go with him, you know, to give him that moral support, to pray for him, you know, when he's in front there preaching. When I'm preaching somewhere, he comes with me too. So nowadays we kind of like nomads. We don't even, you know, in our church you won't find us a lot, because when he's preaching, I'm where he's preaching. When I'm preaching, he's also with me where I'm preaching. And so when we get to our own church, you know, our own church, when we're not having any preaching services anywhere, we also just enjoy it together. And it's amazing to always have your partner besides you everywhere. It's just a blessing, you know. They pray for you, they give you that spiritual encouragement, and it's just a blessing also to see that they're serving God. For me, I told him the most romantic stuff that I ever saw in him is him just closing himself and studying the Bible and preparing for his sermon. It's not the flowers, it's not the hugs and kisses, it's not, you know, for me it's just like my husband is spending time with God, and that is amazing, you know. That is just like, wow, it's just amazing. And so we pray for you that if you've not made a decision out there, make a decision that is going to please God, make a decision that is going to glorify God. And yeah, it is all possible, you know. Even if you're interracial, it's still possible, because God is one, and God created diversity. He created, you know, dark skinned, white, I don't know, there are so many variations of skins out there, and all is beautiful, you know, just like, you know. So don't try to change yourself. Don't try to change yourself, because a partner that God gives you is going to love you with everything. All your madness, all your craziness, all the things that you think is not, you know. If I tell you how my husband likes my spongy hair, like, it's nice. And for some people out there, when I walk out with their hair, like, they're like, can I help you do your hair? You know, so a partner that is from God, they will take you the way you are. They will love you the way you are, without makeup, anything. You don't need to be someone different, you know, before them. So we encourage you to consider this, not godly relationships, and the importance of this, not just for you, but consider also your, you know, your kids one day when they'll be growing up. What kind of people do you want to raise? What kind of generation do you want to come forth? So God bless you with this today, and we hope you enjoyed. And we hope to encourage you in one way or the other, because that is our main purpose, to bless people with this channel. Yeah, the main purpose is not just to see us having fun here and there, traveling here and there. Yes, we do that once in a while, and we share with you what we do, but we want everything that we're doing to bless you in one way or the other, to encourage you in one way or the other. So I hope we did today. God bless you. Until next time.
We'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.
Give me love, give me all your love, give me all your love.